Welcome to video number 5. This is part 1 of creating our very first recipe. We will start from where we left in the last video. So let's go back to the dashboard. For this particular video, I'm going to be using the Cookery Lite theme. If you go over to our website, go to themes, you will find these gorgeous themes that are compatible with Delicious Recipes plugin. They are not only beautiful, they are also very easy to use and highly customizable. You can go for either of these themes or you can go for the theme of your choice. Let's head back to our dashboard. I will quickly install and activate the theme. I have also added the links to Cookery Lite and Blossom recipe video tutorial in the description box below. If you are using either of these themes, then those videos will provide you with step-by-step guidance on creating your entire site. Make sure you check those videos out. Now, there are two ways you can create your recipe. The first is using custom post type, and the second is using the Gutenberg editor. You can go for either of these methods. Let me differentiate them out for you so that you have some idea about what method you want to go for. First, I will explain the custom post types. The first benefit is that it is easier to manage all your recipes, and that is because all your recipes themselves are custom post types, and you can manage all your recipes in a single place. This is also very handy if your blog covers multiple areas and not just a specific niche. Let me give you an example. Let's say you have a blog where you regularly share recipes with your visitors, but along with that you also post about your travel adventures and lifestyle. So when you create all of those posts at the same time, it becomes difficult to manage. When you use custom post types, you can easily see all of your recipes in a single place on your dashboard. The second benefit is that there are 6 customizable widgets that comes with the plugin. Let me quickly show them to you. So if you go over to our demo page and scroll down, you can see various widgets like popular recipes, recipe keys, featured recipes, recent recipes, recipe categories, popular tags, and so on. These widgets are absolutely gorgeous and they help you make your site interactive as well as elegant and beautiful. In order to be able to use all of these widgets, you will need to create your recipe using the custom post type. Let's go back to our dashboard and on to our third benefit. That is Gutenberg blocks. Gutenberg blocks allow you to display the recipes that you created using custom post type on any poster pages you want to display. The fourth and the last benefit I'm going to mention are the exciting upcoming features in Pro version. In the Pro version of the plugin, there are also going to be many more features like Analytics dashboard, where you can see information about your recipes, and other features like front-end recipe submission, which means your users will be allowed to submit their recipes, which will appear on your dashboard, which you can review and publish. Equipment features if you want to promote the products, the utensils that you use, floating bar, and so on. In summary, with this whole lot of features, you will find creating recipes using the custom post type super flexible and easier to manage. Next, let me also explain to you the benefits of using Gutenberg editor blocks. And they are, you don't need to use different post types and you can easily create recipes within your posts or pages. While you can go for the method of your choice, my recommendation would be to use custom post type methods because it is easier to manage, and in the long run there are going to be many more features coming up like I mentioned earlier for the custom post type, which you can be absolutely benefited from if you use custom post type. Now that I have finished mentioning the benefits of both custom post type and Gutenberg editor, I will create our very first post using the custom post type. So let's go into it. To create your very first recipe using custom post type, go to Recipes plugin, then you have to click on Add New. I'm going to open the link in the new tab right over here. I'm also going to drag the demo page tab right next to our working tab. And what we will do is, from the demo page, scroll down. We will open this recipe right here. And we will recreate this exact same recipe. We will also take various references from the recipe here. Let's go back. Now we will start filling in the details, starting with the title. Let's go to our demo page and we will copy the same title right here and paste it here. Then we will do the same for description. Back and we will copy the description and we will paste it here. Next, we will fill out our recipe information. Let's add in the recipe subtitle. So recipe subtitle can be a sentence or a phrase which explains what your recipe is about in a summary. So go back to the dashboard and this is your recipe subtitle. Go back and I'm going to paste it over here. Let's add in the recipe description. So click here. And you can also stretch out the recipe description box from here. Let's add in the recipe description. Back to our demo page and we will copy the recipe description from here. I would highly recommend you to add in a recipe description because this also contributes to your SEO boost. Let's add in recipe keywords. Make sure that you separate your recipe keywords with commas. And if you are wondering what recipe keywords are, what they look like, and where they appear on your recipe card, just scroll all the way down to the bottom. These are your recipe keywords, so copy and we will paste it here. Now we will select the difficulty level. From the drop-down option, you can either go for beginner, intermediate, or advanced. Let's go with advanced. Now let's add in the prep time, cook time, and rest time. So let's say that I add the prep time or the preparation time as 60, cooking time as 60, and the rest time as 60 as well. You will see the total time duration has been calculated automatically. Okay, the rest time is also 60 and you can see the total time calculated is 3 hours. You can add in the calories information from here. If you do not have this information yet, you can simply leave it out. I'm just going to randomly add in 1000 kilocalories. Now you can select the best season from here. Click over here. Now you can select either fall, winter, summer, spring, or suitable throughout the year. I'm going to go for suitable throughout the year. After you are done filling all of the details under recipe information, click on Save Changes. So the recipe settings have been saved successfully. If you click on View Recipe at this point and open the link in the new tab like I did, you will see the recipe has been created. You can see the title, the subtitle, description, the recipe card. You can see the difficulty level, prep time, cook time, rest time, the total time, calorie information, best season, recipe description, keywords, and so on. Okay, we will go back and next is the ingredients. Again, let's fill out all of the details. Let's add in the number of servings. I will add 12 and let's add in the ingredient title. I'm going to add it as ingredients, but you can add in the title of your choice. Now to add in the ingredients, click on Add Ingredients section. Add in the quantity here. Select a unit. You will find a range of units that are already here. You can find can, jar, clove, drops, dashes, grams, kilograms, milligrams, and so on. But if you still do not find a unit that you want to add here, then you can customize the unit of your choice. So let's see how we can do that. First of all, click on Save Changes to save the changes that we have made so far. Now we will go back to the dashboard. From under Recipes, go to Settings. Now we will go to miscellaneous and we will add our custom unit from here. So click on add custom unit. So for example, if the name of the unit that I want to add is done, I'm going to have to fill in the relevant details in the respective boxes. So for the unit, I'm going to add in T. Singular will be ton. Singular abbreviation will be T. Plural will be tons and plural abbreviation will be T. So as you can see, I have randomly customized a unit here. If you wish to add more custom units, you can click add custom unit and add your custom unit from here. I'm going to delete this. Now click on save changes. Let's go back to our recipe and click on select a unit and let's see if our unit is displaying here. It is not. So what I will do is I will give my tab a refresh. Just refresh it. There's no need to worry because we have already saved our changes. Now go to ingredients and come down, click on select a unit, scroll all the way down and you can see the newly created unit is now displaying along with the list of units here. I'm not going to select this one, but this is how you can customize your unit. I'm going to select liters. Let's add in the name of the ingredient here. Then we will add in the ingredient notes. So the notes can be an extra detail or information about the ingredient. For example, the main ingredient is the oil. If the oil specifically has to be olive or coconut or palm oil or corn oil, you can just add in the information in the notes here. To add more ingredients, click on add ingredient. Now you have to enter the details. If you wish to add in an ingredient section, then you can also do that. So let's say, for example, you have a main ingredient. Let's say, for example, chicken, and you need more ingredients that are required to prepare your main ingredient chicken. So in that case, you can make use of ingredient section. So what you can do is you can enter your main ingredient title here. Then you can add the ingredients that are required to prepare your main ingredient. To add in another ingredient section, click on add ingredient section, then add in the title here. So let's say another main ingredient is additional toppings. Now you have to click on this arrow here. Then you can add in the ingredient that are required to prepare the additional toppings. So just add in the quantity, the unit, ingredient, extra notes if it applies to your ingredient, and you can keep on adding more ingredients. Following the same process, I have added more ingredients to our ingredient section. After you are done adding the ingredients, you have to click on Save Changes. Okay, the settings have been saved. Now let's go back to our recipe. Scroll down and we will give it a refresh. And as you can see, the ingredients have now been added and now they are displaying on our recipe card along with servings and a title. Let's go back. Now we will move on to instructions. If you want to change the instruction title, you can simply remove the title that is already here. Then you can type in the title of your choice. I'm going to keep the same title. Now, to add in the instructions, click on Add Instruction section. Come down. To add in the instruction, click here and you can stretch out the instruction box from here. We will go back to our demo page and we will copy one of the instructions from here. And we will paste it. To add in the image, click on Add Image. Then select the image of your choice, click on Add or Replace Image. If you wish to add in video, you can click on Add Video. Then you have to copy and paste the link to your YouTube or Vimeo video. If you wish to add notes, you can click on Add Notes and add in extra notes for your instructions. This is how you can add in a single instruction. Now, if you wish to categorize your instructions like we did earlier with the ingredients, you have to add in your main instruction title here. Then you have to keep on adding all of the other instructions that will add up to your main instruction here. So after you finish adding your instructions, you have to click on Add Instruction to keep on adding more instructions. Then, to add in another instruction section, you have to click on Add Instruction Section. Again, click on this arrow here, add in your instruction title, then you can add in the instruction here, you can add in the image, add in your main instruction title here, then you can keep on adding more instructions that adds up to your main instruction section here. If you have more questions about this, leave them down in the comment section below, or you can directly reach out to our support team. All of your queries will be addressed. Okay, let me delete these real quick because I do not want ingredient section. Okay, so I have added the first instruction. Now, to add in another instruction, again I have to click here. Then I have to add in another instruction, which I'm going to copy from the demo page. And I'm going to paste it here. Click on Add Image. Select the image of instruction number 2 and the option to add video and to add notes. You will find them for each of your instructions. This is a very handy and helpful feature if you want to break down and show your instructions step by step to your users. So make sure you take full advantage of the features here. Following the same process, I will keep on adding more instructions. One more thing, if you want to add in the instruction title, then you can also add it here. Or you can simply skip it like I have done with other instructions. After you are done adding all of the instructions, you have to come down and you have to click on Save Changes. Again, we will head over to our recipe, give it a refresh, scroll down and you will see the instructions have been added step by step into our recipe card. Let's go back. Now we will move on to gallery. You have to first of all enable the image gallery by enabling the toggle here. Now to add in the images, click on Add New Image. Then you have to select the image of your choice. Click on Add Image and the image will be displayed here. To add another image, click on Add New Image and select another image. You can keep on adding more images following the same process. Now to enable the video gallery, again you have to enable the toggle here and you have to copy and paste your YouTube or Video Vimeo URL. So simply copy and paste the link here. Click on Add Video and as you can see, the video has been added. Click on Save Changes. Now if you go back to the recipe and just give it a refresh, you will see all of the images that we added to the gallery are now displaying here. If you click on View Gallery, you will be able, or your users and visitors will be able to watch all of the images that you have added. Scroll down. Here you will see the video that we added to the video gallery. And if you click here, this is how it plays. Let's go back. Now we will move on to nutrition. So with this option, you will be able to display the nutrition facts chart in your recipe. Here are various information. You only have to fill out the details that applies to your recipe, and every detail that you fill out, this nutrition facts chart will be filled in automatically. So for example, if you add in serving size, You will see the serving size has been added up to the nutrition facts chart automatically. You can add in the servings here. So let's fill out some of the details. I'm going to just randomly fill out the details just to show the difference to you. As you keep on adding the information, the nutrition values will be calculated automatically. In the upcoming video, we will also have an in-depth exploration of the various components of the nutrition facts chart. So let's scroll down and click on Save Changes. Let's go back to our recipe. We will give it a refresh. And as you can see, the nutrition facts chart has now been added to your recipe card. Let's go back, and the last one is notes. To add in the recipe notes, just click here. Now you have to type in the recipe notes. If you go back to our demo page, scroll down, and these are the notes. I'm going to copy the same notes and we will paste it here. Click on Save Changes. Let's go back and we will give it a refresh. As you can see, the notes now have been added to your recipe card. Back to the recipes. Now we will move on to the right hand side. From under courses, you can add and assign the course to this particular recipe. All you have to do is click on Add New Course. So let's say, for example, this recipe is about breakfast. You can add the course name as breakfast. Then you have to either click on Add New Course or click on Enter key. Similarly, to add the cuisine, click on Add New Cuisine. So let's say this cuisine is French cuisine. Add in the cuisine name as French. Then click on Add New Cuisine. Now to add in the cooking methods, click on Add New Cooking Method. Now you can list out or just add in the cooking methods that are required to prepare this particular recipe. So let's add in baking. Click on Enter, and we will also add frying. Click on Enter, and roasting. Okay, all of 3 cooking methods are added and selected. We also have a detailed video on how to create cooking method, cuisines, and courses that will help you understand creating and assigning the courses to your recipes in detail with more explanation and clarity. So now that this is done, let's scroll down. You can add in the tags if you wish to. I'm not going to add in the tags for this one. Let's add in the recipe keys. So recipe keys can be gluten-free, vegetarian, dairy-free, and so on. We will add in the new recipe key as gluten-free, and we will also add vegan. Now lastly, we will set the featured image. So click on Featured Image. Click on Set Featured Image. Now we will select our featured image. Click on Set Featured Image. Now because we have finished adding all of the information, we are finally going to publish our very first recipe. Click on Publish. Okay, now the post has been published. You can also view the recipe from the link here or over here. I will just go back to the same tab where I have opened my recipe, and I will go to the top and we will give it a refresh. As you can see, the featured image is now added, and you can see the recipe keys have been added here, as well as the cooking method, cuisine, and the course has been added. So this is how you can create your recipe using the custom post type. Let's go back. Okay, this is done. So I'm just going to close this tab here. Now we will go back to our dashboard, Dashboard Home. In the part 2 of Create Your Very First Recipe, I will show you how you can create your first post using the Gutenberg editor.